Hi, welcome to my video. I'm Jennifer Roberts. You're catching me on my YouTube channel, True Divine 44. You can also get me on my Facebook page, True Divine 44, and it is the True Divine for both Instagram and Twitter. Any likes, shares, subscribes, comments are greatly appreciated, and much love to everybody who does that thus far. I really do appreciate you all. So I put out as much free content as I can. This is part of the daily energy reading. I missed it yesterday, so did an oracle deck today for you guys. I hope that helps you along your way. And this is the day for the 11th of October 2020. I work with energy, I work with tarot, so I combine the two to bring a narrative to you to help you guide your day, to help you recognize the energies that you feel within, the energies that you feel within others, and the energies around you. I'm covering up the eyebrows if you see me fiddling, because I got myself in an argument with myself, which I can often do. And there was a hair that I really wanted, couldn't find tweezers, so I decided to wax. This hair was stubborn, so I started fighting with it, not recognizing the fact that I was pulling off most of the skin. So right now we're covering it up and moisturizing lots. So if you see me squinting a bit, it feels like I've had plastic surgery and I can't really make the right facial expressions because it's so tight. So this is, so take note of that if you see me fiddling about with my fringe. So this being for the 11th of October 2020, take what resonates because it is general and leave what does not. I just want these readings to help you on your day, to help you make the most of each day, to help you navigate your day in the best way, and just be part of your toolbox. You know, to give you that guidance. So this is the number 7 of Pentacles. So we're looking at the hard work, we're looking at the harvest, and it is harvest time. What have you got to harvest? If you haven't got enough, what can you do to harvest more? What can you do that can be planted quickly and have renewal and growth quickly in your physical world to give you that sustainability? It's time to think in different ways as to what is abundance and how to be sustainable within that abundance in the physical reality. But a lot of people have been putting a lot of hard work in and are trying to contemplate how they plant the next seeds. With that being said, we've got the Knight of Cups. And so there's a message here in that there's something to be said about not being quite so serious, to be a bit more playful, to be a bit more intuitive about where you're guided in your next steps of planting your seeds, planting your physical wealth, the sustainability, to not contemplate for too long in the physical and all of the distractions that are going on within the physical right now, but to go more on your intuition and be a bit more playful with it. Make sure whatever you decide to plant after your harvest time, that it's something that you can find fun, something that is, you know, people say the best exercise programs are the exercise programs that you have fun doing. And, you know, the most successful people in business will say it was when they just did something that they really truly loved and really truly believed in that they hit the jackpot, because it didn't feel like work. This doesn't feel like work to me. This feels like doing what I love doing, helping people along, seeing people do their best and giving them guidance that helps them do that. So think about that. Also certain messages coming in that, you know, maybe of a playful nature regarding propositions of how to be sustainable, how to go forward in business in particular. Take note of that. You know, you might not take the person seriously at first because they're too playful, they're too relaxed about what they're talking about, or it's too easy. A lot of people think, you know, this is too easy, something's up with this. No, this is a gift, and the people who are being playful with it right now and intuitive with it right now are finding the way through, navigating the way through this physical reality in a much better way, in a much more joyful way. And so the next card is the Two of Wands. So we see that this guy has the world in his hands, is looking out to the horizon. He has two wands. Is contemplating what's coming in, how he's going to navigate through that. This is about trade. This is about making trades, making business decisions. And so the Six of Cups clarifies this. And so there's something from the past that's going to be revisited, maybe a creative idea that you had from way back when and didn't ever follow it through. Maybe somebody from the past coming in to give you some guidance, or a surprise regarding a business proposition, some kind of trade, something that you can get creative with. And with the first two cards, it makes sense to take note of this. It's a little bit asking you a little bit like, what did you plan on doing when you were a kid? What did you want to be doing when you were a kid? Hopefully a lot of you can say, well, I've been doing it. You know, I don't know, astronaut. You know, kids want to be, kids don't put limits on themselves, or hopefully they don't. I would worry if they did. And so this is about lifting those limits, and looking further, looking beyond the world that you've lived in for so long. A little bit of this is about letting go of some of the past too, looking forward. You know, that the world isn't this small place. The world is something that that you can create, that you can go past boundaries that you've never dreamt of before. It also represents in this Two of Wands card is that, you know, the world is whatever your perspective says it is. Your reality in this world is whatever your perspective says it is. He's holding it in his hand, in his left hand. And so that's the intuition, the divine feminine, creating whatever womb you want to be growing, to live in. And so it is all about seeing past old perspectives, seeing past old limitations also. The next card is the Queen of Cups. She keeps coming up. This is all about intuition, where we are being mind blasted and gaslighted by time-tested MK Ultra style propaganda and news and planned situations, the whole pandemic. It's all about taking us further and further away from our intuition, from our empathy with others. And so it speaks of this Queen of Cups is in total control of her emotions. She channels them, not the other way around. And so to make sure that your emotions aren't being used as a tool against you, but actually being used as your tool, as they should be, to guide you through, to feel your way through, to intuit what is the right direction to be in. Be careful of that, baby, because it's hot. Come round carefully. 1 second, sorry. There, come round carefully, look. Good boy. So guiding your way through, you're going to wave. It's Theodore's head. I can just see your head. So to clarify this card, we have got the Ace of Swords. And so with that being said, when you finally let go of all of this external MK Ultra style scenarios in the 3D, you find clarity in your intuition. This Ace of Swords is knowing it's clear, cut through purpose, seeing clearly, seeing the wood for the trees, seeing from a different perspective, being able to see far beyond the perspectives that you'd held previously, or that your past had limited you to. And so with that being said, this whole reading has got earth in it. It has got water in it. It has got fire in it. That's the parrot. It's got fire in it, and it has got earth, water, fire, and air. It's got all of the elements in it. And so it's to use that, be the alchemist, to use all of the elements within you, connecting with the elements on the outside of you, to make the most of your situation, to make the most of your way forward. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Empress card, the number 3. And so this speaks of, by your thoughts, words, and deeds, your reality is manifested. That is the basis of the Empress card. So be very careful of your words, be very careful of what kinds of limitations and labels you let in, what kind of propaganda you let in, and know that you need to be speaking positively over yourself, over your reality, and also acting in a way that you would want others to act also. So that talks about keeping a hold of your emotions, not them keeping a hold of you, thinking clearly, you know, being respectful to your external world in the physical reality, you know, to the mother, and being intuitive. And so she speaks to there being no limitations. Only your words, your deeds, and your thoughts, words, and deeds create any kind of limitation. And so use that to catapult out of old horizons and look far beyond. When you think you've looked further as to how far you can go in this experience, in this lifetime, think further again, and then again, because that is truly within your grasp. The world is in your hands, absolutely. And so on the bottom of the other deck, we've got the Queen of Swords. And so the Queen of Swords, often a misunderstood energy, because the Queen of Swords has been through some stuff to get onto the throne that she's on. You know, she can seem quite stepped back and quite reserved, you know, very different to the Queen of Cups. But both of them have wisdom in their own rights, in that the Queen of Swords knows how to maintain clear thinking, to be able to take a step back before taking action, and have clarity. She acts with integrity because of this. She also has the wisdom to know that it is okay to let go of things from the past, and use them as lessons, experiences to go forward, but not cling on to them, not have them limit you, and to have the wisdom to know that it is okay to be discerning. You know, you don't have to let people or things go out of your life with hate, with disrespect. You can let them go with love, no matter how sticky the situation's gotten. You can let them go with love, but to be discerning in that, you know, it isn't all namaste with everybody. You can limit your circle, be discerning about the energies that you have around you, because they do have an impact upon you. And so that's the Queen of Swords. So she can often come across as quite abrupt, this energy, quite cutthroat, and in the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords in the upright, nothing could be further from the truth. She's actually got the wisdom to even save you from yourself, regarding, you know, if she knows you're coming at her without integrity, without honesty, without love, with an ulterior motive, then she doesn't allow you to enter into bad karma. She doesn't allow you to use her as a conduit to enter into bad karma. She can be quite cutthroat, to say that far and no further. And so people often take that the wrong way, but it is okay to be this way, to be discerning about the energy that you have around you, the things that you have around you, and be intuitive, connecting the two together to level that up more, to be that person who knows where they're at any time of day, and knows who they're around at any time of day. So that is the reading for the 11th of October 2020. I hope that helps you. I hope you make the most of today, and that great things happen in your day. If they do, leave a comment. I'd love to hear them. It's great to hear people getting on, particularly in energies that are trying so hard to bring people down. Yet the people I have around me, the people I have listening, you guys are doing awesome. The clients that I have coming to me, you guys are doing awesome. And you really know how much you've grown, or you really know the true expansive nature of yourself when you can do that in the eye of a storm. And, you know, this storm around us has been created, planned, and the fact that you guys can stay balanced and whole within that eye of that storm is truly, truly testament to who you are, that you are so much more expansive than just this skin. You are so much more expansive than any other perspective or label or limitation that anyone or anything can put upon you. So with that being said, much love, stay balanced, stay whole. Mwah.